Hi, I'm Kristen Horler, and welcome to our Mom Strong Entrepreneur Network. Today, I want to share with you 4 tips to reduce stress and increase productivity. My first tip is to turn off all of your alerts. So your computer, your phone, any mobile device that you use that has pop-ups, whether that's for text messages, phone calls, social media, shut them all off. Now, I have found that reducing these interruptions helps me to be so much more productive throughout the day. So, if you have someone who might be trying to reach you urgently, if you have young children and you need to keep that phone turned on so someone can reach you, find a way to reduce the interruptions so that you know an urgent call can come through and you don't have to constantly be checking your phone. So no more dings, buzzes, bleeps, or interruptions when you get a Facebook notification or when you get an email or a text message. Reduce as many interruptions as you can by turning off the alerts on your phone. My second tip is get organized. I love using an electronic calendar on my iPhone, which is then synced on my iMac and my MacBook Air. And it's fantastic because I log in to my phone or to my desktop computer and I've got my schedule right there. It's completely color-coded, so I know where my time is focused from one day to the next. And for each appointment that I have scheduled, I set pop-up alerts. It might be a 5-minute alert to prep for a phone call, or it could be a 35-minute alert to get to an appointment. In addition to setting alerts in my electronic calendar, I also set alarms for important appointments that I don't want to miss. So one example is I set an alarm to pick up my kids from the bus. I might not be in front of my computer, I could be out running errands or in the middle of a meeting, but I want to make sure when that time comes that I don't miss it. So I have an alarm set on my phone for important appointments throughout the day. If there's something that I want to attend, whether it's a webinar or an educational phone call and it happens to be in the evening, where I might be enjoying time with my family and completely forget that this is coming up on my schedule, what I do is I set an alarm on my phone so that I don't miss that appointment, but also the more important thing is I can relax and enjoy time with my family instead of constantly checking my phone. What time is it? Is it time to dial in? Is it time to log into this webinar? I don't have to worry because I've set an alarm and I know it's going to go off with plenty of time for me to step away from whatever activity I'm involved in and enjoy my upcoming webinar or phone call. My third tip is to schedule time to check your email. So I don't check email first thing in the morning. I usually get through my urgent tasks first thing in the morning, and then I check email later in the day. I block out a certain amount of time. I focus on the high priority emails and save the rest for a later scheduled time. Just like email can be a big time suck, so can text messages and social media. So I also schedule time to check my text messages and respond to them. And I schedule time to check social media as well. I use a few other apps like Voxer, but I only check that during certain scheduled times of the day. This helps me to stay focused and uninterrupted and more productive on whatever task I'm working on. So my fourth and final tip is a brain dump. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, you can't get your schedule together, you're having a hard time determining what's important, what's urgent, where should you be spending your time, try a brain dump. Take a simple piece of paper, I draw a line down the center, one across, and then I fill in 4 categories. That's it, just 4. Here I've got work, family, personal, and other. You may fill in your categories a little bit differently than I do, but I limit myself to 3 to 5 bullet points per category. And then I fill in everything that's in my head that I need to do, whether it's send out an invoice or a purchase request to a client or schedule a webinar, whatever it might be, even making a doctor's appointment. I put everything that's in my head that's overwhelming me that I know I need to accomplish, and I brain dump and put it all on this piece of paper. From here, I am able to organize and prioritize the tasks that I have. So to recap my top 4 tips for reducing stress: number 1, turn off all alerts. Number 2, get organized. Number 3, schedule time to check email, social media, and text messages. And number 4 is to brain dump. Put everything in your head down on a piece of paper that needs to be accomplished so that you can then figure out which items are urgent and which ones are important. I hope these tips have helped you to improve your productivity and reduce your stress. Have a great day.